Most people that would go to a ball game would have no idea that that's where the Battle of St. Louis was fought. It just gets lost in the shuffle.
Certainly never learned about it in school.
With the Battle of St. Louis, people just don't know about it. And then when they hear about it, they refuse to believe it.
Probably one of the most significant and underrated battles of the entire American Revolution.
We didn't really know the whole story until quite recently.
Sometimes you find things that are in places you would have never expected.
When you find something, it's exciting. I often come across letters that no one else has ever discovered or cited before, and it makes it real and more human.
The British were very interested in the Mississippi Valley. They wanted to attack the American forces from the west.
The focus of the British was very much on the East Coast. They had very few troops out west.
The obvious solution for them was to contract out the fighting.
They were relying on their Indian allies.
We didn't want to storm St. Louis, but we actually liked the British. It was a strange time.
The tribes were trying to answer the British call to cause casualties amongst British enemies, which they did. In all fairness, that is exactly how Europeans did things too. None of it was pretty.
The attack was planned based on the premise that St. Louis was totally undefended.
You've got defensive trenches, you've got this stone tower with cannon. You've got a large number of armed men. Not at all an undefended village.
If the British had been successful in their capture of St. Louis, that probably would have prohibited not only the Louisiana Purchase, but westward expansion.
We like to say that they saved the future of the United States.
Had St. Louis fallen, maybe we'd still be having tea at 4 o'clock with our pinky in the air.